If you didn't understand my in English, you can ask me again. I will try to tell in again or in Telugu also. మీకు ఏదైనా విషయం అర్థం కాకపోతే మళ్ళీ అడగండి, నేను మళ్ళీ ఇంకోసారి చెప్తాను. This is the second session. Next week we don't have session because next week we are in Tirupati workshop. After that we have, after August second week, we will have the continuation of this session. Okay, first we will rewind what we learned in past last Saturday's live session. Okay, anyone from the group try to join me, please join me and try to rehearse with me of the past session. Anyone remember what is the key points we discussed in last Saturday session?
So mind should be silent and body should be in motion, like working. Yeah, that is the main point.
That's the main point.
Mind likes silence, body likes movement.
Yes, that's how we are manufactured. Very good point, ma. That's how we are manufactured. Our body manufactures certain way, in such a way that the mind needs silence, the body needs movement. But usually what happens is mind, he's in moving state. He's always in wandering state. And body is not moving, body is in stable state. So what happens? It is against to the our body's natural law. So body became weak. That's why you can see the bedridden patients, they get bed sores very fast. Their mind become weak very fast. Their body is not moving, but their mind is wandering. Okay, and some people, because of OTTs, YouTube, some people sitting on that the chairs and attached to the movies, attached to the TV screens for the next 3 hours, 4 hours without moving. What happens? Their mind starts into that OTT or movies, YouTube's, and their body is not moving. So there are chances of more and more health problems and also psychosomatic problems. Okay, everyone wants fast, instant results, but we need to understand the nature of the body. It's not a body, you can say, it's a system. This system works with certain laws. When we understand those laws and live according to those laws, that's enough. Okay, very good, Mark. Very good point. You remind us again. Mind loves silence, body loves movement. Our body is moving always. So we need to check how many minutes our mind is silent per day. How many minutes your mind or my mind is keeping silence per day. I usually keep alarm for 10 minutes or 15 minutes for continuous meditation. After meditation, again I check. I want to work with the meditative state of mind, not with the energetic state of mind. I think this is also in last session we mentioned, last Saturday session, about energy. How many hours we will have more energy. We have 4 rhythms in level 1. We discussed about that 4 rhythms. We need to follow those rhythms. These are the 4 rhythms of this system, this physical body system. Anyone can give the names of those 4 systems? 4 rhythms. Biorhythm, very good, ma.
Circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm, very good, ma.
Infradian rhythm.
Infradian rhythm. Next.
Ultradian and infradian.
Ultradian rhythm.
Excellent. Yeah. Excellent. For one, ultradian rhythm. Very good. Excellent. These 4. Let's check. Let's give a small 1-sentence introduction or definition of these rhythms, please. First one, go with biorhythm. What is biorhythm?
Biorhythm is according to the age time.
Yeah, your age number is your biorhythm. If you want to change anything on this biological body, you need to do certain positive or healthy habits for that biorhythm. You can say biorhythm minutes per day, biorhythm days. Suppose if your age is 48, invest 48 minutes per day for your health for 48 days. That is your biorhythm.
48 minutes at a stress, or 48 minutes we have to sit at one place and do it?
You can do in installment basis also. No problem. You can do for 10 minutes morning, 10 minutes afternoon, 10 minutes evening, no problem. But you need to finish between sunrise to sunrise. Okay.
Okay.
This is the biorhythm. Keep this in mind. Okay. Our negative genes make us lose the commitment. Our negative genes make us deviate from the right path. So that what happens, we will start more suffering, more problems will come. So we need to commit to the commitment. So we need to commit to the commitment. Then only first commitment will work. So go to the next one. What is the second one?
Ultradian.
Okay, let's go with ultradian rhythm. What is the ultradian rhythm saying? What is the ultradian rhythm says? All these rhythms are about epigenetics. This all comes under the science of epigenetics.
Ultradian rhythm says you have to take break every depending on who you are. Like if a student, 45 minutes every 45 minutes, so that you can work more, focus better on each task and give your best to it.
Very good, ma. Yeah, that's the reason students have 45 minutes one period, and we have Vedic astrological horas. Every planet have a hora every day. Every hora is hour, 1 hour it will be there. And lagnas, every 2 hours, one lagna will be there in Vedic, as per Vedic astrology. There is a reason behind it. In today's, because of 5G, today's mind can't even focusing for 10 minutes. So do you check yourself? Are you focusing on one thing? How many minutes you are able to focus? Ultradian rhythm saying that don't focus more than max 2 hours. But what now happening is opposite to ultradian rhythm, not even focusing of 5 minutes or 10 minutes. Instagram shorts, YouTube shorts, that's moving. Only 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Do you observe it? Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
So first we need to adopt, check, that's the most important thing to better our lives is we need to be honest to ourselves, not to others. We need to honest to ourselves. So be honest to yourself and check your concentration power. Are you able to concentrate 2 hours continuously, consistently, persistently? If okay, if you're sitting on one project, you are not deviating with any other means, you are focusing on that. And if it is max 2 hours, then break the work and make the body move and again come after half an hour, so that will increase your productivity and focus. If you are not focusing even 5 minutes or 10 minutes in one project, so you need to fix on that. We will get some problems will come, some ideas will come. Our mind might think in past, our mind goes to the future. Okay, I will give you one example in this, especially in ultradian rhythm, to maximize our focus. Suppose think that you are a 10th class student. You are in the max examination hall. Okay, day before the means today's max exam hall is going on. Yesterday the science exam done. Tomorrow there will be social exam. You are in the examination hall. You need to write the exam within the 3 hours. You are getting ideas of science exam. You started feeling guilt about you wrote a wrong answer to a question yesterday. But you're getting that guilt and suffering, that sadness in the max examination hall. What you will do? You will start crying.
Finish maths exam first.
Huh?
You will spoil maths exam.
That will spoil max exam. Sure or not?
Yes.
You got a creative ideas how to write the social exam, which will be the next day. What will happen? Do you write those creative ideas?
No, your focus on the present goes away.
That's it. We are 24/7 in the max examination hall. Keep this in mind. Okay. In the max examination hall, within that time, if you go to restroom, the time also wastes you. Become also wasted. So focus on the work. Our negative genes make us think about the past or the future or about others. Cheat your negative genes. Come to give a little pressure on yourself and come to present moment. You are in the max examination hall and focus. Even suppose you, especially on YouTube, suppose I'm searching for a content, some information from the Markandeya Purana. I'm searching in the YouTube. Someone is said about that somewhere in the Google. I'm finding that. Meanwhile, I'm getting some other things. If I'm getting deviate, I check myself. I need to return why I came here. Okay, this that the 5G, the social media, their purpose is to make them attached to them. It's their purpose, not your purpose, or not my purpose. They are working for their purpose. It's very good. But you and me, we need to work on our purpose. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is the ultradian rhythm. Okay. What's the next one?
Infradian.
Rhythm.
Yeah. What is infradian rhythm?
That's the natural spending time in the natural source of light, like moonlight.
Yeah, infradian rhythm is especially telling about moonlight.
Yes,
It's most important for men or women.
women and men also.
Yeah, both needed. Both nervous system will be nourished with the moonlight. If you adopt the moonlight dinners, not candlelight dinners, adopt moonlight dinners, then will be a lot of change in the nervous systems, especially in the hormones also. This menstrual periods all become normal. If any newly married couple are there, tell them to have moonlight dinners. That will strengthen their bonding. If anyone planning for divorce, moonlight dinners solve the divorce issues. It is because moonlight activates all the neurotransmitters. It balances all the hormones. It balances all the chakras. Sunlight for life, moonlight for nourishing. If you know trees get energy from the photosynthesis from sunlight, but the medicinal values of trees come from moon. You can say 60 to 70% from moon, 30 to 40% from sunlight. Okay. So what about the last one? Biorhythm, ultradian rhythm, infradian rhythm. What is this?
Circadian rhythm.
Circadian rhythm.
Yeah, very good. What is that? What this rhythm saying about epigenetics?
That we need to wake up according to the sun and sleep according to the sun.
Yes, we need. That's right. We need sunlight more. We need to live according to the sunlight. We need more sunlight. When there is a more sunlight, we'll become more healthy naturally. That's why animals doesn't have chronic disorders. Especially you see the wild animals, they doesn't have wild dogs, street dogs, they doesn't have much diseases than the pet dogs. Pet dogs have more diseases. Yes or no?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. If you go to the veterinary doctor, which dogs comes more means pet dogs, not street dogs. Natural street dogs will be have more healthy because they get more sunlight, more moonlight. They doesn't have more emotional traumas when compared to the pet dogs. But pet dogs are more have this. They are good, but the street dogs need to work for survival every day. The same with everyone. If you are exposed to the sun more, your body longevity genes, the lifespan genes increases, activates in you. So lifespan will be more. In our last Saturday session also mentioned, what is the timings? What is the timings for absorption of vitamin D?
8 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Morning.
8 to 4.
Yeah, morning 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. What if sunrise and sunset? What they will do?
Ultraviolet will be more, so they balance the emotions. I mean, especially they act as antidepressants, right, sir?
Yeah,
Like they,
this vitamin D works sunrise and sunset for sunrise for protecting the health, sunset for healing. Many times I proved, especially local people, you can also go to nearby cell tower, which is the biggest cell tower. You go at the time of sunset and you observe that monkeys crawl to the top of that cell tower and watch the sunset. Not all monkeys, which have disease, they will watch. Even the birds fly more in the sunset time to get more absorption of energy. At that time, they will return to their homes. It's traveling, and also they get them more energy. These infrared rays comes from sunrise and sunset. If you go to a physiotherapy, they will give you a red light therapy to heal your pain. That is normally free of cost. You will get from sunlight. And vitamin D, it comes from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. in between. Even 12 means to 20 minutes is enough for vitamin D. If you are in level 2, we have mentioned about Sun Mandala meditation, exactly afternoon 12 p.m. to 12 p.m. Only 12 minutes. Stay in sunlight. It might now up to next summer, there will be not much sunlight, hot sunlight. You can enjoy the light. When you are started few meditation with the sun, the hotness also will reduces. Anyone experience with it? Anyone experience few meditation with the sun?
Yes, sir. I'm daily doing that.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Very good, man. Do you observe the heat and hotness changes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
When most of the time, when we observe that, when before starting the meditation, there is a very heat waves also. After starting 1 or 2 minutes, we will observe a lot of breeze, cool breeze will come. Even also clouds also will come. The sunrise also reduces. The environment starts responding to us. Yeah. Okay. These are 4 things we mentioned in the last session. We also now revise that. What else we covered? 4 rhythms. Mind loss. What is what mind loss?
Silence.
Yeah, thank
Body
you.
loves movement. And then you told us about positive and negative thinking also.
Yeah, do that. Thank you, Muff. Thanks for remembrance. Negative thinking, positive thinking, do or the right thinkings.
Both are not right.
Yeah, both are not valid. Yes, both are negative thinking, positive thinking, both are pseudo thinkings. Both are doesn't give us results. Why? Both have. Anyone know the reason why they are pseudo thinking models?
Because in negative thinking, you are having fear of something in the future. It means that you are resisting something bad to happen. So that is why you are having the negative thinking. But in the positive thinking also, you want the, it also ends in a problem, actually. I forgot the reason, so I'll have to see the notes.
So I will tell you. So anyone want the reason why
Want
thinking motion doesn't work? Or can we go to the next topic?
We want the reason, sir.
So revise us with the reason.
Okay. For the sake of 2 members, I will giving the clarity. Even the
Thank
people
you,
who
sir.
go through the recording also, it might help. Let's take one negative thinking. A 10th class student, he's going to see the marks list. He got fear of low marks, less marks. Okay, now he have fear. Where is the fear? In his mind. In the conscious mind, there is a fear. Subconscious mind, what in subconscious mind, what he had I wrote not effective answers, so there will be a chance of less marks. Okay, so in subconscious mind, what we hold in subconscious mind, that will happen in reality. What he hold in mind, he will get less marks because his answer sheet is not most effective for the highest marks. He knows that. So he have negative thinking. Even he do the positive thinking, I will get the good marks, I will get good marks. Yeah, I will go. Even I wrote something negative, but something not justification for the high marks, I will get the higher marks. If he thinking positively with the conscious mind, subconscious says that is not true. That is not true. So subconscious holding negativity in both negative thinking and positive thinking. You understand?
So it is basically your subconscious overrules your conscious mind.
Everything it will overrule. So that's why usually we say we are subject to what we hold in our mind. We are subject to what we hold in our mind. Here mind means subconscious mind. We are subject to what we hold in our subconscious mind. Change the subconscious. Even you change the conscious mind or not, doesn't matter. The outcome, the reality will change. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
What else we discussed? We discussed about one thing, the 4 people: athletes, farmers, military people, tribal people. They have one thing in common. What is that?
They separate the body and mind when they have a problem.
Yes, very good, ma. When a military person got hit by many, even AK-47, he even continues his war. Even the tribal people got bite by a snake. They separate the mind and body. They do their own work. Even farmers also. A farmer is going to the agricultural land, a thorn, a plant thorn is, he got hit by that, hurt by that. He doesn't care about that. He separate them. But in the modern world, see, most civilized cities, the civilized doctors or hospitals make them more emotionalized. Do you agree with me or not?
Yes, sir.
So in fact, they put more fears. You went with one fear, they'll put 2 more fears in you.
You get bonus.
Yes, sir. And the placebo effect continues then.
This is called negative plasma, we can say.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Agreed.
Yeah, this one, because the hospitals are run by money, not by service. For the sake
It
of
is
money, they
commercial.
want more patients. They want for the emotion, for the sake of patients, you need more fears. They need to install more fears in most people, so they get future patients. They're making ready for the patients in the future. So we need to learn from these 4 people.
Sir, and this fear goes epigenetics, right? This fear.
Everything in this moment also, our epigenetics working on us. It might be negative genes, it might be positive genes. Okay. If the positive genes in the mind level, body level, and our behavior level also it works. We may activate certain positive genes, or we may activate certain negative genes. That's what in level 1 we discussed about epigenetics, how they work. Okay. If you have time, you can go to level 1 once, you will get more stuff, how the epigenetics works, purpose of that. Okay. Now,
sir.
what else we discussed? We separate the body and mind. That's okay. What else? Negative thinking, positive thinking doesn't work.
So you told us to turn our homes into Vaidyalay, Vidyalay, and Devalay.
Yes.
We should do conscious gatherings, and we should teach our children also these particular things, and turn our homes into these 3.
Yes, it's most important. Once we have Vidyalaya, Vaidyalaya, Devalaya, 3 things at a time. Why we need the Devalaya?
For positivity.
We don't have positivity.
Sir,
So that you surrender yourself to God.
For that, we need Devalai.
we all know there's a supreme
Yeah, that's
power
okay.
that
We all know that. Why Devalai?
our faith continues, restores.
Why we need faith? What's the difference between belief and faith?
Get positive vibrations.
We don't have positive vibrations.
Belief is a
Belief may be
perception.
right or wrong. Sir.
Faith is total surrenderness. It is so only, and you accept it and you surrender it. Belief is your perception, which you think it is this way.
Okay. Okay.
So, but I think maybe you can have faith in your perception also.
Well, the
Yes.
belief and faith, we can in one.
Belief
part
can
we
be
can
wrong
differ.
also, sir. Like I
Yeah,
may
there
have
are
a
negative.
Yeah.
Actually, level 2 also we discussed about limit. There are limiting beliefs also there. Negative, positive belief, but it end in the negative result. Okay, but here the belief and faith where they differ is in wisdom. They differ in wisdom. Before getting the knowledge, you can say that is belief. After getting the wisdom, you can say that is faith. Let's say if you car driving, take a car driving. If you're doing a car driving, this is the first time you have the I can do the car driving, I can do the car driving, you have the positive thinking, positive affirmations, positive emotions, something you had tried. This is your belief. Okay, after you are learning completely perfectly car driving, then that becomes faith. So in between, what happens? The knowledge becomes wisdom, and that wisdom becomes faith. So there is a difference between belief and faith. Now comes to the topic, Devalai. Why faith, Devalai? Only for the sake of faith or for the sake of belief? Especially in the perspective of divinity or God, are we using belief for faith? Hello.
starting with belief, sir, and after doing your class, it became faith, sir.
After doing my class.
Nice.
Yes, sir.
How it became faith now?
Because we got wisdom
How you got wisdom?
from you.
That is knowledge. You got from me, that is your knowledge.
Wisdom comes.
You apply that
Application
knowledge,
of-
then becomes wisdom.
Yes, sir. We are
Application of
applying
You
it.
taught them pH methods, we applied them, then we
Yes.
got wisdom, sir.
Yes, so you
Application of
applied
knowledge.
that is wisdom. So you have faith in what? pH methods. Okay, you faith in pH methods. Suppose you are going to from one place to another place very first time. You're using the Google map. You believe in the Google map and going that way. But Google map misleaded you to something else, somewhere else. Then you understand this is the wrong map. So you changed it and you corrected the way. Next time we are going to the same way, same path to the same destination, you use your knowledge, your wisdom. So you have faith in your wisdom, not in the Google map knowledge. So if I give the pH methods, through me you got pH methods, application of that, you get wisdom and you will have the faith in that wisdom. Right? You understand?
Yes, sir.
Now I'm asking, do we have faith in God or belief in God?
Faith in God, sir.
How what the knowledge and how the what the knowledge of God converted into wisdom, how you converted, what the knowledge you get that from divine.
Knowledge is like everyone will say, okay, you surrender. He is omnipresent. And when we really did that and we got, then that is the wisdom. So now faith.
Wisdom means you believe that.
Yeah, first I am having belief, say that
believe
God
that
is there,
God-
he will help
okay.
and all that.
Okay.
And now I got the wisdom. Means after applying it and when
What you apply?
perception methods, sir, like surrendering.
Then that is called faith in perception methods.
No, sir, that is like a pathway, I can say.
Yeah, that
See,
is
suppose I am going to
Here-
one particular
here,
place.
Here, this is the thing. That's why I ask the properties of God. Okay, why the properties? God? How do you have the belief in God or you have faith in God? Both are different.
Faith, sir.
How you convert the belief in faith?
By applying.
What you apply for the God?
Surrenderness.
That is belief. Okay.
No, sir, after surrendering, then it will become wisdom only, no, sir. Before surrendering, okay, I will say it is belief.
Yeah, ma. I understand, ma. You surrender that. I am asking that you surrender to God, right?
Yes.
So that
Shall I say?
your perception from your way. Suppose let's take a car driving. I have belief in car driving. Now it becomes faith in car driving. Okay.
Yes.
Now, using the God, you have belief. Using the God, you need to become faith. How the using the God belief to faith conversion?
Sir, shall I say?
What's that, Venkat sir?
So by believing whatever you are doing, it is he is doing, you are not. Maybe. I'm not sure.
In ourselves.
I mean, this is the right answer or not. I'm not sure of that. But of course, I believe, I have faith that I'm not the doer. God is the doer. Because sometimes I think it should go this way, but it doesn't go. It goes something this way. Then I think, okay, this was my highest good. So I experience that and then I say, whatever God is doing is for my highest good. So I have total trust on God that whatever he is doing for my best. So next time when something happens, I leave it like, okay, what will happen? I'm doing this. He's making me do it. Whatever will happen, it is for the best. Whether it goes through, it doesn't go through, whatever happens like.
Yeah. Okay, ma. You said here. In your way, you are saying, ma. In your way, right?
Yes.
Of divinity. Okay. If compare with the car driving with the divine, you need to experience the God to make it to faith. You experience the car driving, that's why it becomes the faith. You need to experience the God divinity or Almighty to make a belief into the faith. That's the need of properties of God. That's why I asked in last week.
We are experiencing, sir, the divine. Like, see, it is for the highest good we met you. There are so many who are not in the PH methods. So it is not that I sat and I thought and I got connected to you. So it happened to the highest good, and I own means like if I compare with some people, say for example, if I compare in my complex, in my entire complex, I got connected with you. That is only due to the God who has thought that is the highest good for me. Because all other also like me only. Then why they are not got connected?
No. Your experience is the highest good. Okay, you are experiencing the highest good, ma.
No, sir. Highest good means like what I can say is that's what I'm saying, sir. Highest good means I went and I brought some item, say for example, which I am using and it is useful. That is highest good.
Yes, ma.
But here I am entering into your path means I came to know whatever maybe through whatever the source when the others are not getting. So definitely it is the by divine only, no. It is not that the others are not having the facilities what I am not having.
To me, this is the thing of reality, real life activity you're saying, ma. No?
In real life only we will experience God, no, sir.
Yes, if the highest good is there.
Yes.
Yeah, I will clear. Okay, ma. You are saying that God gives the highest good, right? That's
Yes,
why
sir.
I'm saying that I have the faith. It converts the faith, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Venkat
Because
sir,
he
something?
means, like I say, suppose, sir, if I compare in my building, say for example, in Mumbai, in my building, they all having what I am having. It's not that I am special, but I got connected to you. It is the divine path. And why divine connected me? It is the belief which turned now into the faith.
Okay.
Others may be having more than me also. Maybe.
Here two ways is there. Nagalakshmi madam said right, Smita ma'am also right, Venkat sir message in the group, that also right. Yeah, ma'am, Adu.s, you said something?
Yeah, sir, our belief converts into faith, as you said, is when God comes in some form to be there in your problem or to help you or to guide you. Like, for example, like if I go to feed a dog and I want that nobody should see me, or the time I chant a mantra and go that, okay, I'm able to feed the dog safely. So every time when I chant, like I'm just sharing an example. So every time when I do this, I see there is no crowd. I feel that God, He created that situation for me. Like if I'm chanting Krishna's name, I see that Krishna has come in some form and He has made that situation comfortable for me, that I'm able to feed a dog and come back easily, so that there is no nuisance occurred around.
Yeah, excellent, ma. That's the right. Here, I want to
So
add something. You need to experience the God. Experience the God, not belief in the God or faith in the God. The faith becomes super faith. Say faith becomes super faith if you experience the divinity through moment by moment of your life.
exactly.
Okay,
Like for me,
but one condition is there. Okay, here is another. Ganesh sir told something. Whenever a person who has faith in God is facing a problem, he or she believes that God will help him or show a way out of his problem. That's faith results in hopefulness and optimism. So yes, sir is right. But what happens today is we have more ignorant than in past. Technology is advanced, but not human mind. Technology is a group of people, group of high IQ people made the technology. But when a human mind, a common mind, not evolved fully. If you say a lady at 9th month pregnancy, she getting a pain, severe pains. This is good or bad? The pain.
That is the natural process, no? So
Yes.
that's the
So
natural
do you
process.
say remove these pains? Can you give the painkiller?
No, sir. It has to be that way.
That's the thing. Yeah, that's the. Now we think that every problem is like that. We think that every pain is a harmful. So we need to get rid of that pain. But certain pains are good for us.
without that pain, the child will not come. So
Yeah, even while growing also the teeth will come, teeth pain will be there. Okay, these are all right. These are all good. So we need to analyze, is these pains are right or wrong? When you experience the God 24/7, moment by moment, you forget about these things. You forget about good events or bad events, good situations or bad situations. And you only highest good only you will experience when you experience the God.
but sir, we
Suppose,
are
for
not
example,
conscious.
Indrajit, anyone know? Indrajit,
Ram, brother,
Ravana's
Ravana's son.
Son.
Ravana's
son. Sorry, son.
Ramana. Yeah, anyone have a very good friendship with him?
No, sir.
He has a faith in God, not belief. He has a faith. When he do a yajna and he go for battle, he will win. Okay, he had faith, not belief. When the yajna done, he will win. To break that faith, Lakshmana provoked him before completing the yajna. So his faith disturbed. He was killed. He was killed by a new weapon, newly made weapon by the words of Lakshmana. He now the faith, even Ravana have faith in Lord Shiva. But Ravana is not helped by Lord Shiva at the time of battle. why I'm saying is, when you're working on only the life events, using the God, experiencing the God only for life events, you will go to the wrong destination. It's like a life events are like a traveling. It's a traveling. You need to work on the destiny. Tell me one thing: is the path is important or destiny is important?
Destination. But the path also is important. It has to be the right path also. Otherwise, you won't
Path
reach.
means a path become right. That depends upon the destiny. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
We can say that path is the right path only when it is going to the right destiny, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
So our life events are our path. So don't force yourself to have a very good, nice path. You experience the God for the right path. Experience the God for the right destiny. Here the people use belief, they lost faith in God and changed the religions, or you become a atheist, or even go to the some other faith, some other model, some other training, some other subconscious mind powers. They try that belief in faith. Again, all of the thing ultimately goes to, you need to convert the belief into faith for your destiny, not for the path. Okay. So that's why I suggest everyone write the properties of God. That will tell you, are you experiencing God or not? Okay. Are you experience the God or not? Moment by moment. Don't think about even if you experience the God, the destiny also, the right destiny also given in the proper way. You are going through that destiny. It may be wrong, it may be struggled path, but right destiny. It might be struggled path. You may have some problems. Okay, but it will leads to the good destiny. For example, a person have a jaundice. He had a jaundice and he wants to eat chicken. And he requested God, send me chicken. Okay, do God send him chicken? What happens?
Disease will increase, sir.
Disease will increase, he might die also. That is the path. He first of all need to ask the complete health. He need to experience the health. First thing, this is also we need to clarify. To experience the God, we need to clarify one thing. Is this body, your body is yours? You can ask me, is this body is mine? I say, this is not my
No,
body.
sir. Yes, sir. No.
I am not the body. Soul is different. Body is just the car I have been given.
Is this body 100% belongs to you?
No, this is the
No,
red.
sir.
No, sir. No.
Is your body is 100% belongs to you? How much, sir? Okay, how much percentage of the body belongs to you?
0, sir. Because we are not having any control. Means, see, I can't say my kidney, now you work, now you take rest, or to heart or any part. I am not having control of any internal.
But you can control hands, you control eyes, you control your legs.
So those
You
are
control
what
your talk, your tongue.
But only with the hands and face movement, person is not alive, sir. As long as the heart beat only, we will say the person is there. Otherwise, only with the hands, and he can't move hands also if the heart is not working.
Right, very good, ma. Yes, the thing. This is the science. You need to understand how the body works. 97 to 99% of the body metabolism we don't know. We have no control over it. How can we say this body is ours? Okay, if you say your body is yours, okay, very good. If you have any health problem, that is the body he had. You doesn't have the problem. Keep this in mind. When you experience that this 97% of the body is running by the divine. The brain is working. Your brain is working right now. Heart is working, lungs working, liver working, kidneys working, and blood is flowing. Lymph system is working. Excretory system is working. Urinary system is working, and your all the senses are working. All these are filled the expense of God. So your body is filled with already existed with the divinity. We forget to experience it. Because our negatives, what our negatives do is it deviate from the truth, deviate us from the truth. We think that this whole thing is ours. So there starts the problem. So in our body, how much, what are the organs which are in our control?
Only external, sir. Hands, legs,
Hands, legs,
eyes,
eyes,
ears, ears, mouth,
tongue.
tongue.
Basically, your senses, sir, I think.
Yeah, 10 senses and 1 mind. Okay, total 11 things. These 11 things, we have access to them. Rest of things we don't have access. Through these 11 things only, we are feeling pain, suffering, or even pleasure, happiness, anything. With only these 11 things. These are all less than 3% in the body. So if you experience the God in which is not in your control, that controlled by God. Now what your liver doing means God is working on liver. God is doing in the form of liver. If you have a kidney problem, think that the kidneys are running by God. This is truth or perception?
Truth, sir.
Truth. Okay.
Truth converting into perception, because we are changing the perception. The reality only.
Perception which is aligned with truth, sir.
Perception aligned with it. Actually, this is truth. Actually, this is the truth. You can name that energy as a God or anything else, no problem. When you experience that, God is working every moment in you. He's taking care of that external life and internal life. Not the technology is working. We know how technology works, but we don't know why technology works. Even the research people on this technology also, they know how the Wi-Fi comes, how radio waves comes. Do they made the radio waves? They manufacture the electromagnetic waves?
They were already there in the
Yeah,
environment
they
and they
already
have
exist.
just harnessed them.
Yes, they all electromagnetic waves, they discovered them. They're not even invented. They are discovered. They are discovered. So they discovered how they made, they doesn't know. Why they made, doesn't know. Why they work like that, they doesn't know. But they know how they work. So whenever you go to the why, this beautiful questionnaire, why? When you go to deeper and deeper and deeper, and why, you end in divinity. You doesn't get complete answer. There comes the answer with divinity. When you experience that divinity every moment, that leads to the highest good. Why? Divinity represents the light. Divinity represents life. Divinity represents growth. So when you experience the divinity, then automatically the nature supports you. What is the opposite of divinity?
Ego.
What is that?
Ego, sir.
I-ness,
Ego.
sir. I-ness.
Ego.
I-ness.
Ego. Yeah.
Okay. Recently, I came to know that abbreviation of EGO.
Oh, is
GO. EGO. That means edging God out. Okay. Making God out. Edging God out. EGO. We don't know how we are experiencing EGO or not. That's the power of EGO. Even it will activate in us without identifying it. It works on our lives. You go to court, check the civil cases. More 99% civil cases by EGO. Okay, the evil. Srikanth, you said about evil. The evil is boosted by EGO. If you go to, I know one person from Nellore, for the sake of 5,000 rupees, 20 years back, 5,000 rupees, he go for court. 20 years the case run from Nellore court to High Court. 1 crore property gone. Just for the court cases. For the sake of how much money? 5,000 rupees. Now how much money gone? 1 crore property gone. That's the power of EGO. They doesn't know that they are going to the problem. We can't kill the EGO, but we can manage the EGO with divinity. When you are experiencing a divinity every moment by moment, and you feel that all body organs controlled by God, and you can simply one statement can say, the things which doesn't control by you are controlled by God. Do your spouse control by you? Hello?
No, sir.
Do your spouse is controlled by you?
No, sir.
So
By
one
divine
person
only.
say no, every other say, all other
Maybe
people
they are controlling, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay. What about your children?
Even children
Sometimes.
also, sir.
To some
Actually,
extent,
nothing is
sir.
controlled by us, sir.
Yeah.
Except our
Maximum
mind,
things.
if we try.
Maximum things, 97% to 99%, we don't have control. Our life, even the fan, the light in your room also, you're not in your control. You know how they works, that's it. You don't know why they works. And your family members, you can't control them. You can't have the managing power of your family members. Oh, family member, now the right time come, now get diabetes, you tell them? Do you tell your family member it's the right time to get diabetes?
No, sir.
No.
But it will come. You don't force anything, but it will come. But you need to have this feeling that the whichever things not under your control, they are in the divine control. When you feel that the divinity in the form of controlling your spouse, your children, your parents, your in-laws, your assets, your bank balance, your credit cards, your debit cards, and your vehicles, everything controlled by divine field, and you feel it and experience it, and that converts into your faith, and that will this becomes a greatest protection of all. Okay. When you experience the divinity, for experiencing the divinity also, you need to know the properties of divine of God. Some have that Hanuman can't help in marriage issues. Vigneshwara can't help in weight loss. Because he's more weight now. The Vigneshwara can't help in weight loss. They have feeling. Even goddess Durga Mata or goddess Mary God, they doesn't help in increasing sperm count because they are female gods. These are all, we can say, negative beliefs or negative perceptions. They are not faiths, they are beliefs. They are wrongly experiencing the God. They are not getting full potential from the God. Suppose one person say, you have vastu defect. Okay, let's question yourself. The divinity, the divine energy in the rooms in the house, the divine energy inside you is powerful than the Vastu defect or not? If you feel the Vastu
Yes,
defect is more powerful, you are right. If you feel the divinity is more powerful, you are right.
yes,
You are
sir.
right. But if you already experience the God energy, that comes the faith, then that belief doesn't work on you. That Vastu defect. So if there is a need of changing the house, the divinity in you guide you. Don't worry. He will make you better. Don't worry. If really needed the changes in the houses, the divinity will you take care of that. Experience the God. To experience the God, that's why we have religious books. That's why we have many, we can say, greatest devotees in the time. From last 1,000 years, we can experience many. We saw many greatest devotees of high conscious people. They wrote many books. They wrote many kirtanas. They work on many things. They are experienced the God. They're not devotees of God. They're experiencing the God. So you need to check the experience of the God. If you want to teach your kids something, teach to experience the God. Teach highest good. Okay. In history, there are many people who experiences the God. In India, every city have such people. Still now they are there. If you are in a high conscious state, you can find them. If you are not, even the next to you also they will sit. You can't find them. You can't recognize them. It's not a needed thing to recognize them. If your divinity wants to get a guidance, the divinity in you will guide them. Yeah. Experience the God ni Telugulo cheppandi. Okay. I will try to tell in Telugu. మీరు ప్రతి నిమిషము ప్రతి సెకండ్ డివైన్ స్పృహతో ఉండగలగాలి. మీలో ఉన్న అన్ని ఆర్గాన్స్ ఎవరి పనిలో తీరులో ఉందంటే డివైన్ దేవుడి చేతిలో ఉన్నాయి. దేవుడు పని చేపిస్తున్నాడు. లివర్ పని చేస్తుంది, కిడ్నీలు పని చేస్తుంది, హార్ట్ పని చేస్తుంది. ఇదంతా కూడా డివైన్ చేతిలో ఉంది. మీ ఇంట్లో వాళ్ళు మీ కంట్రోల్లో ఉన్నారు. వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా డివైన్ కంట్రోల్లో ఉన్నారు. ఆ అనుభూతిలోకి రావాలి. మీరు ఎప్పుడైతే ఆ అనుభూతిని ప్రతి క్షణం మీరు ఫీల్ అవుతూ ఉంటారో, ఆ అనుభూతిలో ఉన్న డివైనిటీ మిమ్మల్ని మంచి వైపు, మంచి గమ్యం వైపు తీసుకోబోతారు. మార్గం మనకు మంచిదా కాదా ముఖ్యం కాదు, గమ్యం మనకు మంచిది. మార్గదర్శిగా ఉండడం అనేది ఏంటంటే మంచి గమ్యానికి వెళ్తారు కాబట్టి మార్గదర్శి అంటారు. మనకు గమ్యమే ముఖ్యం, మార్గం కాదు. ఆ మంచి మార్గం వెళ్ళాలంటే డివైనిటీని ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేస్తుంటే మనకున్న నమ్మకము విశ్వాసంగా మారుతుంది. నమ్మకం విశ్వాసంగా మారితే అది అవుతుంది. విశ్వాసంగా మారాలంటే మనం అది విజ్ఞానంగా మారాలి. అజ్ఞానం కాస్త విజ్ఞానంగా మారాలి. విజ్ఞానంగా మారాలంటే మనం ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చేయాలి, మన అనుభూతి పొందాలి. అనుభూతి చెందినప్పుడే మనకు అది విజ్ఞానం అవుతుంది. అప్పుడే మనం ఇది చేయగలుగుతాం. ఓకే ఓకే సో when you are going to bath, experience the divinity in water. When you are going to eat food, experience the divinity in food. If you are going to drink water, experience the divinity in water. If you are driving, experience the breeze in car and bike driving. Suppose I'm talking to you, experience the listening power. You have the listening power right now. That's why you're listening to me. Experience that experiences, that listening power also got. Is that no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Even we are experiencing God in you. God only is talking to us.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm also experiencing the God in you. Yes, sir. Shrikant sir, Prahalada state is good. Yeah, Prahalada means they are in the Prahalada state of mind. Every moment is experience the God. That's why he is in Ananda, Ahlada state of mind. When a person experiences the God, they will be in a serenity. They will feel the greatest happiness. That happiness doesn't come with pleasuring of senses or something finite thing. We can say finite things like food eating, favorite food eating. We can say that that happiness is more than this. We will try to experience that real happiness in Tirupati workshop. Okay, we are planning this subject will continue in August 2nd Saturday, as we have first started in Tirupati workshop. And suppose now you understand experience divinity. When divinity doesn't work, when God doesn't work, God doesn't help us.
When we are having ego and if I feel I am only doing everything.
When we have the ego, I-ness.
Ah.
How to find the ego?
Like I am feeling I am only doing. See, my body is mine. I am under control. This family is mine. I am earning money. This is my money. This is my comfort, my house, my gold, my clothes. Means everywhere I use the word my, and I'll feel that I am responsible for all this. Means I bought all the clothes, so it is mine.
I feel superior. That is where ego comes.
Even they doesn't know that
When,
the ego.
when I-ness comes,
What ma?
when I-ness comes, sir, we feel the ego.
When I-ness naturally exists, as divinity also naturally exists, it's like FM radio. We need to shift the FM radio to divinity or shift it to I-ness. It's like FM radio. The shifting will be there. It's our choice. The shifting is there. No, that is called our awareness. So you need to make the awareness to divinity, or you are not doing that. It naturally goes to I-ness. It's like if there is no light, means what is there?
Dark.
Most probably. Since if there is no light, means there darkness will be there. If you push the darkness go away, go away. Do the darkness go away?
No, sir. Until you become light, darkness won't go.
That's the thing. The I-ness never go away. When you connect to the bigger thing than you, when you need to have a superior power to access to you, that is the divinity. When you have that, it will be very easy. Okay, what is the any more questions regarding this?
Sir, I'll ask you not regarding this, but something else.
Okay.
Okay. Sir, you said we should have, for good relationships, moonlight dinners and all. But according to Vedas, you are not supposed to eat after the sunset.
Yes.
So why eat in the moonlight?
Because of present self scenario. Because of present scenario, something is better than nothing. We are adopting that. Yeah, one a time will come, they will know the essence how body works. They again return to that. Till then, we need to make them unite, no? So that's why we need to arrangements. How many people in this summer sleep under moonlight? No one? So sad.
Fortunately, no, sir.
It's very sad thing. It's very sad thing. Please, 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 please make sure whenever there is a time next summer, in between the summer also, stay in moonlight, sleep under moonlight. in our place, I found a person he's in the apartment. The owner's not allowing them to go to terrace. You know what he do? There's a temple in Nellore. They are allowed to sleep in the temple. While sleeping in the Nellore, most of their karma will reduce. There's a saying is there. So he go to temple and sleep there. It's open will be there. The moonlight also falls. After our session, he decided that, and he continues to go for 2 weeks. And 2 weeks moonlight, most of changes in him happened, and he started doing few meditation with that goddess. And there's a spiritual experiences also he got, and experiencing that. That is when we forget the experiencing the divinity. That's why the Devalaya is made. Okay, to experience the divinity. Now I suggest you check the temples around you. Is there any temple allowing to sleep in night time? If there is the open terrace, there is no shelter like thing in those temples, you can go there. Is that temple Golagmudi Venkaya Swami temple? No, sir, that is Jonnavada temple. I'm saying Jonnavada Kamakshi Tayi temple. That temple is said that there is the curse of Aswadhama is cleared by Kamakshi Devi. There is a story behind that. I also mentioned in level 2 about a power grid. I'm unknowingly living in a power grid of 3 temples by Kasyapa Maharshi. The Kasyapa Maharshi made that power grid lakhs of years back. One of the temple in that power grid is this one. Okay. So, okay, come to this. Now, why mentioned about experiencing divinity is why the question is why we need to go to Devalaya. For that question, this is the answer. When you forget the experiencing divinity, when you forget the I-ness overloaded, take over you, the I-ness, the ego-ness, what it do is you forget divinity also. The truth of essence also, it will make you forget. That's why to know yourself, to know the truth about yourself, to return to your original state, you go to Devalaya. When you understand the divinity, then after experience the divinity, you become divine. It takes some time. But first you need to experience divinity to become divinity. Okay. Now we understand the Devalaya. Why Vidyalaya?
For
What
knowledge,
is the difference between Vidya and Gnanam?
Vidya is knowledge and Gnanam is wisdom, sir. Means I learned something, that is Vidya, and if I use it, then it is Gnanam.
When there's a 4 words are there: Vidya, Gnanam, Vignanam, Pragnanam. Vidya means which I don't have. That's called Vidya. Vidya means I don't have that. That's why I became Vidyadhi. Means I beg for Vidya, which I don't have. That is Vidya. When I get Vidya, that is called knowledge. This is called Gnana. Vidya becomes Gnana. When I apply the Gnanam, that comes Vignana. When this Vignanam comes to a peak state, after that level of Vignanam, there is no other level. No, there is no next level of Vignanam. That is called Pragnanam. That's the saying in Vedic called Pragnanam Brahma. Did anyone know the word, the sentence, the phrase Pragnanam Brahma? So when you need to go for all these 4 stages. So here they mentioned Vidyalayam, not Vignanalayam or Gnanalayam or Pragnanalayam. Mentioned about Vidyalayam. So which you doesn't know. So Devalayam, Vidyalayam, what is the other one?
Vaidyalayam.
Vaidyalayam. Okay. Here we doesn't know. Devalayam, when we forget the divinity, connect to the our I-ness. Now come to the Vaidyalayam. What is the need of Vaidyalayam? Only for the physical body health?
No, for mental also, no, sir.
Only for mental health?
Both physical and mental health.
Only, sir, okay, only both physical and mental health, only for this Vaidyalayas are mentioned? What is the meaning of Vaidya? We have a god named by Vaidyanath. We have another god, Dhanvantari.
God of medicine.
To research, research
Research
of means of medicines and higher things.
Yeah.
To know
What's the
about
meaning of-
body.
That is why actually there is there is no research thing in Vaidyalayas will done. The research part will be done by some other labs. The research department will be there. Vaidyalayas is only mentioned for doing Vaidya.
Vaidyam. Okay.
Vidya, which we don't know, but purpose of Vidya is aligning you to truth or highest good or high consciousness. Purpose of Vidya. Vaidya. Vaidya means aligning you to divinity. Your mind aligning to divinity or body aligning with divinity or both. When you feel the peacefulness in the mind, that is the essence of divinity. When you were last session, we mentioned that we need to separate the body and mind when the body is suffering. When the body have suffering, you need to separate the mind. Don't think about the body sufferings in the mind. But if you think about the sufferings in the mind, what happens?
Pain increases.
Yeah, because you're thinking of the suffering means you are resisting the suffering. Yes or no? So it will persist. That's why the hospital environment create more diseases than the house. Even in worldwide, there are many cases are running to change the hospital environment. We don't know when it comes, but we need to make our home into these three: Devalayam, Vidyalayam, Vaidyalayam. The Vaidyalayam purpose is connecting the original essence in you, to connecting you to back to divinity, so that the body heals normally, mind heals normally. Yeah. Thank you, sir. This is true. Ramana Maharshi also healed his tissue problems by separating mind and body. When you stop thinking about the body heals very fast. Because body has its own mechanism to recover itself. Because maximum body controls are by God now. If you are in a car driving, you have a driver. The driver is driving. You're pushing the driver to do to change the gear, to change the steering. What the driver do?
You take and drive.
What ma?
You take and drive.
He can't drive. He stop, let you
He
drive.
can't.
Tell me, he let you
Yes,
drive.
let you drive. Yes.
So the same thing. If our body's driver is God, if you push the driver stops and give the steering to you. You need to drive the body. You don't know that. So there will be more accidents. So let the driver do. Let the driver do. Our driver is God. Arjuna's driver. Who is the Arjuna's driver?
Krishna.
Lord Krishna.
Yes.
Lord Krishna.
Sri Krishna. Yes. Arjuna's driver is Sri Krishna. Don't think that driver word is a very low word. It's a very good word. Let's divine drives us. Okay. So when we have the Devalaya, Vidyalaya, and Vaidyalaya in the home, purpose of these three is remembrance of our true essence, aligning us to our true essence, and getting the wisdom how to connect to our true essence. That's why these three. Yes, ma? Adu, EDU.
Yeah. Sir, I just have a doubt. What about the case when people go through autoimmune disorder, like as you suggested now?
Very good. Let's take one autoimmune disease. Psoriasis, HIV, they're autoimmune disease. In most of the autoimmune disease, what happens? If you see, let's take the HIV. The survivors of HIV are those who are more spiritual. Do you agree with me? The survivors of HIV are more spiritual. You check around, because when they convert to spirituality, the HIV reduces. Not because of medicine, because they're silencing their mind. They're silencing their mind. I already mentioned mind is silence. Mind loves silence. And body starts healing. And body, why body starts healing? When you become silent, the driver starts driving. The real driver is God. He starts driving. So it will drive you in the right way. Even the story. Why autoimmune disorders come? In two ways. If you go to our sacred medicine science, we discuss about many diseases, the scientific aspects of them. Without medicine, how can we recover diseases without medicines? And what can in few years, what diseases might come to us? We can also analyze them through our sacred medicine science. It's completely scientific and research-based science. In that science, I'm giving information of autoimmune. In autoimmune, two things will happen. Suppose, for example, in external world, you hate someone. He take your money, he didn't return you. You hate him, you scold him, you ask him, request him, beg him, nothing happened. Whenever you saw him, you feel anger, aggressive nature will come inside you. You are suppressing that. Okay, you saw him suddenly in a public place. Because of public place, you can't show more aggressive anger. You suppress it. And suddenly you saw them, he giving money to other person but not giving to you. What happens? Your anger will be increases. The frustration, anger, start cursing him also. So what happens? You're resisting it. You're resisting that person active things. Suppose let's take that person name is some X. If someone else with the same name also, you get triggered with these emotions. You agree with me? And that emotion trigger in your brain layers, and one of the brain layer, that connecting organ will be affected. That organ will show changes. Until you resist this one, the body starts weakening. The more you resist, the body becomes weak. What is the opposite of resistance?
Surrender.
Release.
Acceptance.
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 Sir.
Acceptance.
Yeah. Actually, in outer world it appears as release and surrender. In inner world, it is the acceptance. It is acceptance. When you accept him, oh, I donated to him. If you think that I donated him, let him enjoy. If in the right time it comes to me, the body stops resisting. The mind stops resisting. And your autoimmune disorder never aggravate. It doesn't become aggressive. After some time, when you have hate, when you stop hatredness towards some person and you start loving and accepting that person also changes the behavior towards you and he starts giving you your money. So the autoimmune disorders caused by mind thing, and they forget the divine thing also. The illness provoke them like that. If you see first primary cancers, the primary cancers leads to secondary cancers. You know, they tell that metastasis. There will be metastasis will be going on from one organ to another organ. You heard about that? That's called metastasis. We will get more cancer cases in future. Be ready for that. And you need to connect to divinity and the truth to protect your family from the cancers. That's why I suggest you join sacred medicine science, educate yourself before cancer comes. The cancer is caused by emotions. The food is only 30%. 70% are emotions and conflicts. When a person diagnosed with one cancer, if doctor told the patient, you got cancer, how patient feel? Yeah, hooray! You feel like that? No.
He will in fact start worrying about his future or what he will go through.
My life is end. I am gone. I will leave all these people whom I love. This negative, always some negative emotion triggered cancer, and this doctor is giving them another fear, another negative emotion. These emotions give secondary cancers. If they get fear of death, that goes to lung cancer. If they start self-devaluation, that goes to the bone cancer. These are all interlinked. If they feel that I can't protect my family in future, I can't feed my family in future, it linked to liver. Again, these are all forgetting the Vidyalaya, Vaidya, Devalaya. When they connect to things, they think divinity will works. Where to have all these three? That is the purpose of conscious gathering. If you plan a conscious gathering in your home with 1% or 2% or 20%, and discuss about all these three things, and even our PH methods or the conscious, the ancient wisdom, and your home will become effective results. I give one recently, not now, I think 1 month back or 2 months back, maybe in April, I think. In Delhi, I am doing the meeting. I have conscious gatherings with the Devi ma'am. While discussing of something, she shared me one thing from a home remedy. When a girl starts the first menstruation, the first day of menstruation, if we give rice, boiled rice water with lemon for 3 days, there will be no menstrual pain for the life. Okay, this is given by Master EK, who is expert spiritual person and homeopath in 40 years back. At that time he gave, that is passed out, and while doing conscious gathering, Devi man gave to me. And after that, in my conscious gatherings, in my personal conscious gatherings, in some calls, and who have the goals, who are in the 8 years goal, 9 years goal, 10 years goals, I telling them this, try this before they have started menstruation. And right now it helped 25 goals stopped their menstrual pain. This is the wisdom of the past. This is not divinity need, but if you feel the divinity, it will work more and more. We can learn everything, something from everyone, but that learning also must connect to the high school. If you teach me how to type in typewriter, do it helps me or do it helps you? How to type in typewriter?
It will help you.
Yeah. Is this helps me or helps you? Typing in typewriter. Hello? Typing in typewriter, is this helps now?
No, sir. Because it is outdated.
So don't go for every learning. Don't go for every vidyas. The vidya to be qualified for your high school. Okay. Once again, tell the remedy, sir, in Telugu. Adem sir, annam ganji. Ganjilo nimarasam. 3 రోజులు. మొదటి 3 రోజులు. We'll start conscious gatherings. It might be online or offline. It helps you a lot. Okay. How many of you are coming to Tirupati workshop?
I am coming, sir.
Me, sir.
1, 2,
Me, sir.
4, 5.
Me, sir.
Markavi ma'am 6. Mahalakshmi ma'am 7. Venkat sir 8. 8. Bhavana ma'am 9. Okay, 9 members coming. Very good. Okay. This our Tirupati Jubi ma'am 10. Okay. This our Tirupati workshop is going to be completely changed. But this is a from last 6 months or 10 months, I am planning for this workshop to give which I unable to give in online, which only can give in offline sessions. That we plan for 1 day. Yeah, 11 members, Swati ma'am and Raj sir, wife and husband both are coming. Great, ma. This workshop I designed, it's not by me, it's by divine. I first I proposed of this. I proposed of this idea, especially in Tirupati. I requested Lord Venkateshwara, give me green signal. And I connect to divine and experiencing that. And you know what happens is, from after announcing the Tirupati workshop, and I got 3 times Lord Venkateshwara's green signal by sending his representatives, subtle representatives. I got Lord Venkateshwara cloths to my home 3 times after announcing this. That is my consider as my green signal. Not one time. Mostly it will not come to even one time because they are sacred clothes. They are not go to public, but it come to my home 3 times. Our home. That's one of the green signal. And the Tirumala place, some people doesn't know the essence of that. That is the sadhana place. Every hill have sadhana. Once upon a time, there is a schools in that Tirumala hills. Special schools are there in that. Still, there are some sadhakas are there. Up to my knowledge, up to my wisdom, there are more than 200 sadhakas doing their sadhanas in all the 7 hills. In 1945, a book released in Telugu. I'm searching that book to show you. I've tried before the Tirupati workshop to show you. And that book is on green leafy vegetables. All the green leafy vegetables. He is the first Ayurvedic lecturer come botany lecturer of S3 University. He wrote that book in 1946. In that book, he mentioned about one plant. He mentioned that I didn't saw this plant of my 50 years of experience. I didn't saw this plant throughout South India. But I found this plant in Tumbara Tirtha in Tirumala Hills. But it is very rare. I didn't saw it. How it came, I don't know. From 50 years, I don't know. But he started inquiring about that plant. He didn't get any information. He inquired some other doctors, some other Ayurvedic doctors at that time. No one gets find what is the plant. He referred to botany books of that time. He referred to his own lecturers, but no one tells what is the plant about. Because at that time there is no technology like now right now. And there is a tribal people in the Tirumala. Most people doesn't saw those tribal people. There are more than 100 tribal teams are there. Tribal communities are there in Tirumala Hills. One of the tribal community guided this Ayurveda person. This person, there is some sadhakas are there in this Tumbar Tirtha. They are doing some tapas like thing. They brought this plant here. And you ask them, they will guide you. And he waited for him every day. He comes there and sit for 2 or 3 hours and they go. After 3 months, and he found that a lean person without dress, Digambara, he came to that plant and he plucked one leaf and ate it. And this doctor and go to that sadhaka, that sadhan person, ask that what is this plant, why you are doing this, where are you? He said that this plant I brought from Himalayas. One leaf can feed for me for 6 months. I can live without food and water for 6 months if I eat one leaf. That's why I brought this plant and keep this in near Tumbar Tirtha and Tirumala to my sadhana. Like me, there are more than 500 people are there here. No, common people can't see them. There, he wrote that he created a name for that. He applied for botanical name of that plant also. If I got that book, I will show you everyone in Tirupati workshop. Like that, there is many mysteries in Tirumala Hills are there. Only go people, Balaji, Darshan, that is different. That is only one angle. That is only metristic way of doing. But there is something else is there. Those 7 hills are the 7 chakra schools. That is 7 chakra schools. They do sadhanas in every hill. Then they go to and the checking point in the Tirumala. What is the checking point? You know what is the checking point? When you go to Tirumala main idol, main center of the hill, watching the Lord Venkateshwara, they will check themselves. Are they feeling the divine essence or not? The human becomes divinity by practicing, experiencing the God. That's the one of the reason I said to choose that. Even I have some issues before marriage. That's why I chosen to get married in Tirumala. You know, the Tirumala is a place to solving the marriage problems. In our area, the next to two or three districts around Tirupati, if they have any marriage problems, they go to Tirumala to remarriage, to get remarriage. Not without relatives, they go there and request God, we are going to remarriage in front of you, take care of our lives. They will remarriage there. Only a few people know that. That place is known, the Tirumala place, top of that very Lord Venkateshwara's sanctorium place is called Ananda Nilaya. It's called Ananda Nilaya. That's not called Garbhagudi or temple. That's called Ananda Nilaya. They will go, the sadhana people go there and check that they are feeling that the highest Ananda state or not. It's like a thermometer. It's like checking or to become the divinity or experience the divinity or not. That's why there are many reasons why I choose the Tirupati. And these 3 days workshop, first I think only 1 day, then I extended 2 days, then I extended to 3 days. Now I'm feeling those 3 days are not enough. I'm feeling so. But I will try to make the stuff in these 3 days to make you experience the divinity in different form. And I'm going to give you a new model of map of consciousness. One of the easiest way to go to go faster to high conscious state and work on that. And also you will get some more tools. And also most important is how to make medicines with aqua flame, which I can teach only in offline sessions. I can't teach in online. But we are not making medicines, but I can tell you how to decode it, how to apply it. And we're going to discuss a shortcut to 100+ applications of aqua flame.
Superb, sir.
Yeah, we're going to discuss.
Eagerly waiting for the session.
Yeah, ma'am, what's something? Yes, ma'am.
Sir,
It's muted, ma'am.
Sir, what would be the procedure to enroll? Like, because I came to know about this right now. So.
Yeah, are you in Telegram or WhatsApp? How you came to this link?
Telegram only.
You can message there, na? I'll guide you. I will guide you, or our team will guide you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. And and we are going to experience the body. We're going to see the body in different way. It's like one of the tool. It's like a tool, a powerful tool. And how the great science of the past use this body in certain way, not only heal themselves, like a powerful tool to influence the environment. So I'm going to give you, and I'm going to giving a what's the difference between Rishi, Maharshi, Devarshi, Brahmarshi? What's the difference between them? Why they call so? How we can become like that? What the use of becoming that? These are the you can say forbidden secrets. We're going to experience there. We're going to learn there. We're all going to experience the divinity in different form. And we all know that the Ganga Pushkar water is, the Pushkaras are over main. After now we'll get Ganga Pushkara in again 2030, I think 35, I think. In 2035 we have again Ganga Pushkaras. What is the unique of Ganga water is it will never spoil. It will never spoil even after 100 years. Okay, that there is a bacteriophages in that. There is a certain bacteria in the Ganga water that making them ever live. This bacteria can activate biotransmutation if we use in certain way. Biological transmutation, not biological transmutation. Anyone remember the biological transmutation we discussed in last year?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is that? Anyone remember?
So your body might have, say, some like calcium more, and your body is low on, say, some vitamin, say. then this biological transforming bacteria will take the extra calcium, transform it into that particular vitamin which the body needs.
Yes, ma. Thank you. Yeah, in short, biological transportation means in our body there is a mechanism that if there is a need of certain nutrients, it will create those nutrients from the excess of other nutrients. That's called biological transportation. To trigger that, there is needed a certain bacteria. There is needed a certain level of mind. That is what this is proven not only in humans. This is proven in animals also. With the animals, especially especially I think in horses, in pigs, in cows, in hen. If they doesn't give the calcium rich food for hen, still the hen giving the calcium rich eggs. Okay, this is called biological transportation. Okay, these we are going to activate. How we are going to activate this biological transportation? This is completely scientific and more spiritual. As explains that, don't miss that. Maybe some are asking when will it have next time, when will it have next time? I don't know. From 2021 after COVID onwards, many people asking me. Now 2023 we got the opportunity. After this, I don't know where or when. It might be in 2025 or 26. But surely I tell one thing from my own experience of my own sessions, because I think that in my sessions I'm not the speaker. In my sessions I'm not the speaker. The divine speaks through me. I feel that. That's why when I refer to my sessions, I observe that there is no two sessions are alike. Anyone go through that? Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir. It is true.
Yes, sir.
They
I
always
checked
learning
all.
something new each one, each
Yeah.
session.
No, actually, this is what I experienced by me also. In Delhi, continually 3 days we have 3 sessions. Friday 1 session, Saturday 1 session, Sunday 1 session. All 3 sessions are different. Because I don't know how it works. I don't know, because I only go through the divine, experience the divine and surrender to divine, that goes through like that. I feel that. So if you feel that this session might what we can say, repeat again, I can't guarantee it. I can't guarantee its repetition. But there will be something will be there in future. Okay. Okay, friends. Thanks for your patience. We'll continue part 3 of this continuation, experience the divinity and activate health, making body healthy and mind, in August 2nd week. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir.
Good
Thank
night.
you very
Thank you
much,
much,
sir.
sir.
So you forgot to
Thank you.
record the session.
But it is comes in
Okay.
YouTube live. In YouTube live, it will be recorded.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, ma.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you all. Namaste.